Hi everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Smitha. Welcome to my channel. Mauve tones are so in this season, and I had this palette from Colourpop. This is an older one called Flutter by Colourpop. This is so apt for those mauve tones, and I looked at this one eyeshadow called Mariposa, which is actually a matte eyeshadow with beautiful sparkles, and I was so inspired to create a stunning cut crease with it. And this is what I came up with, a beautiful monotone mauve cut crease with sparkles right in the middle. And I wanted to keep it really easy and simple for all of you, so I used the swipe and dab method and created this in no time, and I'm going to show you how I got this look. So without further ado, let's begin. As always, I'm going to start with filling in my brows, and for that I'm using the Precisely My Brow Pencil from Benefit Cosmetics, and I'm using the shade 4.5. And then using the Milani concealer in the shade 145, I'm going to clean up underneath the brow so it looks sharp and nice. And I'm also going to use it on my lids as a base for the eyeshadows. For the swipe and dab method, I prefer to lightly set my lids with a powder. So I'm going to be using Airspun. You can use any powder that you have. It just makes the swiping and the blending so much more easier. Two tools that I use for the swipe and dab method are the sponge tip applicators. I just use the ones that I get in eyeshadow palettes. They're also very easily available online. And then I also use a stiff brush like this for dabbing. I call it the dabbing brush. They're usually concealer brushes, and I'm going to link everything in the description box below. With the sponge tip applicator, I'm going to dip into Wild Wing and carve out my crease. And then with the dabbing brush, I'm going to start dabbing over this so it spreads out and looks really nice and soft, because this is going to be my transition shade. And if you like to add more intensity, you can always dip the dabbing brush into more eyeshadow and apply it over this. Using the sponge tip applicator, I'm going to dip into Angel BB to deepen the outer corner and the crease. And I'm also going to be using it in my lower lash line. And then using my dabbing brush, I'm going to dab over this in my crease. And to soften my lower lash line, I'm going to use the sponge tip applicator without any additional color on it. I'm just going to run it a couple times in my lower lash line. Using very little concealer, I'm going to mark the area where I want to cut the crease, and I'm going to lightly clean up underneath. I'm using a concealer brush for this. And then using a flat shader brush, I'm going to dip into Mariposa, which is my favorite eyeshadow in the palette, and I'm going to apply it right on top of the concealer. And you can see how stunning the color is. You can keep building on that eyeshadow. If you like more sparkle, or if you like it really light, you can just apply one layer. Using the Wet n Wild Bulletproof eyeliner, I'm going to pull out a small wing and line my top lash line. And then it's time to finish up with some mascara. Before that, I'm going to curl my lashes, and for mascara, I'm going to be using the Almay Multi Benefit mascara. To highlight my brow bones, I'm going to be using Just Imagine before I call it done. And here is the completed look. How stunning is that cut crease, and how quickly it got done is something that baffles me every time I use the swipe and dab method. Would you try it too? Please don't forget to tag me. My socials are listed down below in the description box. And if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to thumbs up. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. I love you guys so much, and I will see you soon with a brand new one. Bye guys.